Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, everybody knows it, make sure you ring that bell. So, King's Ruin has been ruined. The dragon is Dragon, no he isn't. We still have to banish the dragon from our kingdom. He has attacked us one too many times, and he will pay the price. It's time to pay the price. And you probably don't get that reference. It's from an old animated show called Home Movies, so yeah. Look that up after this video. I think it was actually one of the end episodes of the series. I really enjoyed that series. Coach McGurk always cracked me up. He was my favorite in the series. But I do believe it has long since ended. I was really sad to see it end. But the dragon is now Dragon. And Portal, of course, has been swept. And we're going to do Total War real quick. I have something else in store today, which was actually suggested by somebody in the comments. They had asked this while we were doing the Pushing in 1010. And I said, well, hold on a second. Like, I'm probably going to forget. I'm in the middle of doing the Total War 1010 thing. Let's go ahead and remind me later. So I was doing my comments before the episode I was just looking at comments because I had released the Idol Slayer video. It was late, see what everybody said about that. And so I was going through the comments, and I saw his comment. I'm like, oh, right, he wanted me to do that. So, Hidden Path, this is for you. We win when we get there. I have your comment up right now, so I don't forget what stages. So we will be sure to take a look at that, because I'm sure there's a good reason you want to see it. And I guarantee you... Okay, well, I can't guarantee anything. My guess is... This is my guess. That these stages will show if Marian one-shots certain damage values of Marian. That's what I'm assuming. And you know what assuming can be. I could be wrong. I hope he will clarify in the comments. But that's what we're going to be doing today. We will get to that shortly. We just have to finish our daily routine. So we clean the Archer store out. We are astrologizing. And then we are going to purchase heroes at the fountain. So, but all that said, how are you doing today? I do hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, everything is going great here. And I mean, I am really excited. And yeah. What more can I say? I don't really have much else I can add to the conversation right now that's meaningful. But you know what? We're going to have some fun today. We're going to do something different, too, which is good. I'm very bad at doing different things. I fall into a routine, and I just get so good at doing the routine that I don't ever want to change anything. I am just the master of routine, and that's a problem. Not really a problem. Alright, so the first stage is not a problem for me. It's a problem other people get bored of me. 16,441. So let's see what stages he picked out for us. And you know what? If you want to see certain stages, say something in the comments. You might have to say it more than once so I remember. Okay, so this is a straightforward stage. This is a trickle stage. Marian should be able to one-shot all these, I hope. I mean, it looks like that's what she's doing. So this is... As far as I remember about these type of monsters, they're all low health monsters. And so they should be very easy. And again, not really a good stage for farming because of how everything comes out in all kind of weird bursts. Okay. But that was 16,441. So the next stage he wanted to see was 16,444. So we'll go to there. Okay, this is dogs and kind of the same. Again, Marian can... Is that Christian wrecking these things? It looks like Christian's also wrecking them. Huh. Who would have thought? Alright, well, congratulations, Christian. You go wreck things. You go wreck things, buddy. I probably should be looking at the damage after each battle. Yeah, Christian actually... Okay, wow, these things have no health. They have such a small amount of health that yes, Christian is wrecking. All right, let's see. 16, 5, 18. Okay, so this is the traditional stage that I usually farm. Honestly, Marian's... Oh, we'll have to see. I probably could farm this stage. I usually farm 0 stages. Maybe not. It's no, this is a little still on the slow. Yeah, this would be too slow. Hey, that was 16, 5, 18. Okay, now we're upping the ante. It's 23, 5, 60. 23, 5, 60. This is a big jump. Okay, so now we're not one-shotting anymore. Wait. Oh, we are one-shotting. I think we are one-shotting. It was the first hit, she doesn't have Luke's buff. So I think we are actually one-shotting these. It does appear so, because we just cleaned out everything on the front of the castle. So that's interesting. So we must be pretty close to being able to... Well, we were pretty close to one-shot King's Ruin. Of course, okay, now everything's kind of spread out. This is kind of where you have cleanup crew time. And there we go. And the final stage is 23, 5, 63. So very interesting. Oh, a dog stage, okay. Will we one-shot this? It looks like we are. No, okay, so just going from 26, 560 to 26, 563, we no longer have the power of one-shotting. So that actually means that using those 2 stages, we can narrow down how much damage Marian is doing on her typical special. That is pretty clever. I thought that's where he was going with it. And I'm pretty sure I will not be surprised if he says, okay, because you can one-shot 23, 560 and you can't one-shot 23, 565, Marian in this video is doing about X amount of damage. Now I'm kind of really curious. What are the numbers? Of course, you can go to Idle Kingdom Defense Helper. That is linked in the FAQ that I made. And so if I come down here, and I use the stage picker, and let's see. Oh, let me see. 26, 5, 63. 4. So in 560, 20... No, it wasn't 26. It was 23, 564. So in 26, 563, the monsters have 31 trillion health. And in 21, 560, they have 30 trillion health. So we know that Marian, when she's juiced up by Luke, is doing 30 trillion damage per hit. And I'm assuming... Interesting. The skeleton archers have 15 trillion? That's interesting. So knowing that she does 30 trillion, if we go to 24,030, and we go down to... Oh, the King's Ruin guy didn't show you their health, but we can... Like the ogres... For the stage I dislike, I think, the most. Yes. The ogres have about 120 to 300 trillion health. So that's very informative. We now know Marian is doing 30 trillion on a special when she is juiced with Luke. Huh. I did not expect to find that out today. So that was very useful. Thank you so much for suggesting that hidden path. I had not considered that before. And so that also means as Marian does more and more damage, we can use other stages as checkpoints because the monsters have different amounts of health. Alright. Well, Marian, now we can upgrade Marian and she'll do even more damage. Very clever. I wish I could say I thought of that myself, but I did not. And even 31 to 30, that would be 30 trillion. That would be like 3% health left. Yeah, 3.2. So that little bit of bar could be 3.2. And defense. Well, we don't want defense. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It could be useful, but we don't really need it anymore. Not with our new strategy. Ah, damn. So now, knowing Marian's hitting for 30 trillion, we can kind of plan out how many hits it would take for her to clear the other stage. And so, I mean, it doesn't matter too much, because at the end of the day, for Total War 12, I need to have the Sophia have a book. But we can at least get an idea of how the math is turning out for all of this. Because now we can verify independently with, knowing Marian hits for 30 trillion, does the math shake out for her special? Very interesting. I did not think of that. I am a bad person. So I don't want to spoil too much, so we'll see. I'm kind of surprised he pinned it down almost perfectly, the amount of damage he was doing. And you have to remember, his comment is in the past, and this is future Marian from when his comment was. So his comment was chillingly accurate to about how much damage Marian's doing. Which probably means the formula works. That's what I would assume. We can trust the formula. $30 trillion. There we go. 75. So we're not going to have enough for... Oh, we do need to dismantle, though. We can take... We're not going to awaken the orb, so we can just dismantle that. And let's see. Crit damage, that's what I like to see. And, of course, the rest goes on the orb. So I'm kind of curious. We're going to do some math here in a second. Let me look at Marian's stats. And Marian hit 122.19 million. So congratulations, Marian. You've hit 122 million. And your crit damage is 291,855. So, all right, it's math in time. And so here's how you do the math. So we take the bonus from here. So this is 28.75. Because you have to add 1 because it's percentage. Plus, or actually not plus. So 28.75 times Marian's special, which is 22, times her attack, which we know is 122 million. So I'll put 122, 99442 times the crit damage. So the crit damage by default is 1.5 times. So we take crit damage, which is I need another calculator. Thank you. Okay, so we take 291.855. I'm doing this with a calculator because I don't want to make a mistake. Plus 1.5, and that gives us... So right now we're hitting for 77 billion. So now we multiply the 77 billion by 293.355, and we get... That can't be right. We get 22 trillion. But then we also have to multiply this by 8.8. And that should give us 200 trillion. So we're doing 30 trillion. Where hath the formula broken down? This is not. I did not want this to happen. All right, so let's see. 122, 199, 442 times plus 293.355. So that's 35 billion. And I'm going to change something here. So here's what I tried. I added this to this, and that gave me 49.5. And so if I multiply all that out times 8.8, and I only get 15.6 trillion. So I'm not sure how we're so off. So doing it that way, we're off by a factor of 2. Now, I mean, it could be that the monster health is wrong on the Idle Kingdom Defense Helper, but that... I don't know how many monsters trickle out. What was the total damage? 5.2 quadrillion. I don't know. See, I don't know the count of how many monsters. We would have to count how many monsters. So, I'm at a loss. I'm at a big loss. Because if my math is correct, Marian should be doing like 200 trillion damage. And she's killing stuff that have 30 trillion health in one shot. Now, either thing could be wrong. Shoot. And how much this stuff... This is e to the 15th. What is e to the 15th? Alright, so e to the 3 is thousands. E to the 6 is millions. E to the 9 is billions. E to the 12 is trillions. E to the 15th is quadrillions. So this is 15 quadrillion health, I think. Thousands, millions, billions, trillions, quadrillion. Yes. Which means the minions for this would have 400 trillion health? Because they get 10%. The little minions, the ones we were fighting. Something is wrong somewhere. Alright, well, you know what? I don't know how to speculate. Hidden Path will have to clue us in. But that said, we are going to level up the castle. I'm very confused. I thought I had it all figured out, and then I didn't. I mean, it could be the Idle Kingdom defense helper is out of date, or not out of date, wrong. Okay, but let's just guess this castle health, and we're going to go with 21. 21.887. Not even close, 21.891. So, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.